Alright, picture this. You've spotted the perfect dip in a stock, or maybe a hot new crypto coin is about to explode. You're ready to pounce, but your funds are stuck in limbo. You've initiated a transfer to your Robinhood account, but you're staring at your phone, wondering, where's my money? That gut-wrenching feeling of financial FOMO, the anxiety of missing out on a potentially lucrative opportunity, is something we've all experienced. So, the burning question is, how long does a transfer actually take on Robinhood? Is it minutes? Hours? Days? Weeks? Are you just doomed to watch the market dance without you? Let's be real, Robinhood, with its sleek interface and commission-free trading, has become a go-to platform for many. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty of fund transfers, the process can feel shrouded in mystery. Today, we're going to demystify it all. We'll break down the different types of transfers, explore the factors that influence processing times, and give you some pro tips to speed things up. Before we dive into the specifics, it's crucial to understand why these transfers aren't instantaneous. It's not just Robinhood being slow, it's a matter of financial security and regulatory compliance. Every transaction involves multiple checks and balances to prevent fraud and ensure that your money is handled safely. First, let's talk about the most common type of transfer, ACH transfers, or automated clearinghouse transfers. These are the standard electronic transfers between your bank account and your Robinhood account. When you link your bank account to Robinhood, you're essentially authorizing them to move funds electronically. Now, here's where things get interesting. Robinhood typically states that ACH transfers can take anywhere from 3 to 5 business days to complete. That's a pretty wide range, right? So, what determines where your transfer falls within that spectrum? One major factor is your bank. Different banks have different processing times and internal procedures. Some banks are quicker to verify and release funds, while others may take a bit longer. Another factor is whether you're a new Robinhood user. If you're linking a new bank account, Robinhood may impose a longer hold time for security reasons. They need to verify your identity and ensure that the account belongs to you. Another important consideration is the day and time you initiate the transfer. If you make a transfer on a Friday afternoon or over a weekend, it's likely to take longer because banks typically don't process transactions on weekends or holidays. Similarly, if you make a transfer late in the day, it might not be processed until the next business day. And then, there's the size of the transfer. Larger transfers often undergo more scrutiny and may take longer to process. If you're transferring a substantial amount of money, be prepared for a potential delay. Now, let's talk about instant deposits. Robinhood offers instant deposits for Robinhood Gold subscribers. This feature allows you to access up to $50,000 instantly, depending on your account balance and history. This can be a game changer if you need to act quickly on a market opportunity. However, it's important to remember that instant deposits are not actual transfers. They're essentially a line of credit from Robinhood. The actual transfer from your bank account still needs to go through the standard ACH process, which can take 3 to 5 business days. If the transfer fails for any reason, Robinhood may reverse the instant deposit and restrict your account. Another way to transfer funds is through wire transfers. Wire transfers are generally faster than ACH transfers, often completing within 1 business day. However, they typically come with fees, both from your bank and from Robinhood. So, while they're faster, they're also more expensive. Now, let's get into some practical tips to speed up your transfers and minimize delays. First, make sure your bank account information is accurate and up to date. Any discrepancies can lead to delays or even failed transfers. Double-check your account number, routing number, and name on the account. Second, initiate your transfers early in the day and on weekdays. This will give your bank and Robinhood more time to process the transaction. Third, consider becoming a Robinhood Gold subscriber if you frequently need to access funds quickly. The instant deposit feature can be incredibly valuable, especially in volatile markets. Fourth, if you're transferring a large amount of money, contact your bank and Robinhood customer support to let them know. This can help prevent any delays or holds due to security concerns. Fifth, keep an eye on your bank account and Robinhood account for any notifications or alerts. If there are any issues with your transfer, you'll want to address them as soon as possible. Sixth, if you're experiencing consistent delays with ACH transfers, consider using a different bank account or exploring alternative transfer methods like wire transfers. Seventh, understand the limitations of Robinhood instant deposits. While they can be a useful tool, they're not a substitute for actual transfers. Don't rely on them for long-term funding. Eighth, if you are trading volatile assets, have funds ready on the platform. The best way to avoid the delay issue is to already have the money in your account. Ninth, understand that Robinhood is subject to regulatory compliance. This means that at times, they may have to hold funds for longer periods than normal. 10th, and finally, be patient. While waiting for your transfer to complete can be frustrating, remember that it's a necessary part of ensuring the security of your funds. Beyond the transfer itself, it's also worth noting how Robinhood handles the settlement of trades. When you buy or sell a stock, the transaction doesn't settle immediately. It typically takes 2 business days for the trade to settle. This means that even if you have funds available in your account, you might not be able to withdraw them until the trade settles. This settlement period, known as T+2, is a standard practice in the financial industry. It allows time for the transfer of ownership and the clearing of funds. Understanding these settlement periods is crucial for managing your account and avoiding any unexpected delays. If you're planning to withdraw funds after selling a stock, factor in the 2-day settlement period. In conclusion, while Robinhood offers a convenient and user-friendly platform for trading, the transfer process can sometimes be a bit slow. ACH transfers typically take 3 to 5 business days, and various factors can influence processing times. By understanding these factors and following the tips we've discussed, you can minimize delays and ensure that your funds are available when you need them. Remember, patience is key. The financial world is complex, and transfers are subject to various regulations and security measures. While it might be tempting to chase every market opportunity, it's important to be patient and allow your transfers to process. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.